Actually, no, I'll just start recording now. Alright, now that we're actually recording, we can continue on with what we're doing. Woo! Isn't that fun? Black screen! Okay, what do I have to... Oh, I have to wait till the next day again. Alright, at least now we're recording this time. For anyone watching the VOD, you didn't miss much. I just did Spiral Abyss to, like, floor 10, chamber 1, and then we started this, and I forgot to record, so I'm just restarting it. Alright. Back to the fun to get you... Kivy! Give me the damn clock hand. Okay. And here we go. I'm just gonna set it to go.
There's nothing for Paimon to do here! So boring.
Okay, go on.
Oh, Paimon wants to stretch her legs and run free in the world outside again.
You mean fly?
Alright, fly free then. Basically, Paimon just wants out of here.
Yeah, so does me. Just like that, a whole day has gone by.
Just a day? No, it feels like we've been down here for months.
That's what boredom does to you.
Not months, but at least like 20 days, surely.
Yo! Thought I heard you chatting over here.
Oh, hey, Bullchucker.
Well, everyone, I just completed another survey of the surrounding area. Still nothing has changed today.
Here, have some water and take a rest.
Thank you, Shinobu. It's easy to forget to keep hydrated down here.
Out! I want out! All I want is to cruise the streets and have beetle fights again.
Okay, just hold that. How do you forget to stay hydrated? Being thirsty is not a comfortable sensation. So, I feel like it would be pretty hard to forget to stay hydrated. For example, my tongue has been dry all day, and I have not been able to do anything about it, no matter how much I drink. So I've just kind of been suffering with that. It's great, guys.
Boss, remember there's your image to consider.
But it's so boring, walking around this hole every day. If only I could slurp some ramen and see the beautiful flowers again.
Ramen? Wait a minute. Speaking of ramen, Traveler, are you hungry?
Not really.
I'm not hungry either. But let me pose the question this way. Who is the biggest eater among us?
It's definitely not me.
Hey, what's everybody looking at me for? It's definitely not me. If anyone, it's this one right here.
Huh? What are you looking at Paimon for?
Because you're probably the fattest of all of
Are
us.
you hungry?
No. Paimon's not hungry. Why do you ask?
Oh, so it's something to do with being in this hole. It's probably sulfuric gas getting in your lungs. You're probably all dead already.
If that's the case...
Huh? What am I missing here?
Though Paimon did say it feels like 20 days, that's just what boredom does to you, I'm pretty sure. So I don't know what he's missing just from that alone.
Yes, I heard that too as I was walking over. The question is, how can you not feel hungry, even after 20 days?
Magic? That's usually the explanation for this stuff.
That's also strange. Of course, everyone has different perceptions of the passage of time, but how could one person feel like it's only been 1 day and someone else 20 days?
As Paimon's a child.
Now that you mention it, I feel like we've been here 3, 4, 5 days, but I don't feel hungry or thirsty at all.
Although I cooked some food, it wasn't because I was hungry. I just wanted to keep our spirits up. I was planning on saving our rations so we could survive a few more days. but I haven't really felt hungry since. Now that I think about it, not only am I not hungry, but I don't feel any real signs of fatigue either. Whether I sleep or not doesn't seem to have any effect on how I feel.
I guess it's something to do with the domain. Probably like a general stasis around it, that everything just stays exactly as it was when it came in.
Yes, I concur. Resting doesn't make me feel more refreshed, and staying awake doesn't make me any more tired. Very peculiar. It's almost as if our physical state has been suspended.
It's almost like jet lag.
The more you say, the scarier it sounds. Paimon doesn't even want to think about it. Huh? What's wrong, Traveler? Did you think of something?
Think about somebody I can tolerate?
That's pretty weird. Sounds like the little dude must be in danger.
But he is an Adeptus. This kind of situation should be no trouble for him. I fear that this problem underground is bigger than we thought.
I found something, everyone. I just discovered a new path over there that seems to lead to an unknown area.
You mean a way out? Oh, finally!
You found something! Oh, please be the exit!
I still suspect things can't be that simple. We should all stay prepared for whatever comes.
Huh? Paimon doesn't see anything out of the ordinary here.
Appearances can be deceiving. As I was examining the wall just now, I noticed there was something unusual about this stone.
I think I noticed. Oh, jeez. Sorry, my phone almost fell off my desk. I noticed that too. The rock looked weird over there. I actually tried hitting it in the first stream doing the story. I thought it might do something. It didn't, because story progress wasn't made. Because I couldn't.
Seems to me that it's been created using some illusory magic. Hidden behind it lies a passageway.
What the hell are you gonna do?
Whoa!
Oh,
So there really is a path behind here!
I guess you'll do that.
Gotta hand it to ya. That sure wasn't easy to find. But at least we can finally get out of here.
It's probably how people feel playing Elden Ring when everybody's laying down, illusory wall here, illusory wall here, and then just... it's not. And then they find the one. It's just a miracle from the gods. Praise be the sun.
Miss Yeon's determination and eye for detail are certainly impressive. Not to mention, you've hardly had any rest the whole time we've been trapped here.
It doesn't matter.
Not unusual for a
I'm not
gambling
tired.
addict.
Well, given we're already here, we might as well go in and explore.
Right behind you!
You got nothing else to do.
I can't wait to get out of this place!
Yep, just another domain. Why does it look like the rift isn't, like, fully there? I thought it was supposed to be the full circle. I think it's something on my computer. Not the worst thing in the world, it still bums me out. Let's go in! Oh wait, I just remembered I have a Ganyu.
What are my orders?
Where's this shoot shit? About symbols. Oh, last domain didn't do this. The symbol of the platform will have different, not have a different, but whatever. Will have different color, oh, never mind. Have different colors and images. Matching them together seems to be the key to solving the puzzles. Okay, so it's matching symbols. If you step on the correct symbol, it will be activated. But you will take damage if you step on the wrong one. Search for and activate all the symbols on the platform to solve the puzzle. Well, that's not so bad. They have puzzles like this in other parts of the game, if I remember correctly. Oh, it's these things. These things are really wonky. Oh, I have to touch it. What the fuck?
Lucy, is that you?
Hey, did anyone else just hear that voice? It sounded super creepy.
Sounded like the character I'm playing. And I didn't look at the symbol. Gotta go back. Okay, I'm looking for a two-sided fork and a fork with a hanger. That's how I'm going to process that.
No. What? Get me. Don't fight.
Is some sort of battle taking place here? I wonder who could be involved.
I guess it's just every time you switch platforms. Yeah, just step on the right ones. Was there another one over there? Oh, hi. Oh, Jesus.
Solidify.
I forgot what these little bastards do.
I will have order.
Illusion shattered! Corvex Lapis!
Where did it go? God, settle down. I don't have all year. It's already almost midnight. I want to... Okay. I guess it's doing a thing. I'll be able to go to bed by at least, like, 2 at the latest. Okay. The light shapers on the platform will shine unique beams of light upon the platform opposite them. Operate these devices to control the position and direction of those beams of light. The light shapers may be used to cast their light on the large symbols on the platform opposite them. Okay, so I have to move it on the symbol itself, thereby activating those symbols. Activating the large symbol seems to be the key to solving the puzzle. I could figure that out myself. That's... I have to move it. Do I have to... What the fuck is this? Oh, no, wait, I see how I have to do this. I have to do that, and bring it down here. I cue it a little more just to... And... Okay, that's that light shaper. Now this one. Same thing. Just over here. Try to get it like a 90 degree. Okay, close it. Oh, never mind. It's just gonna turn around. Alright, now that's done. Let's go see what the other symbols are. Let me go. That is disorienting. Now I'm looking for... Let's just say I'm looking for the letter A doing the stanky leg and the smaller letter A. Because... Of course that had to show up here.
No, it's alive. Why would you become like this? I won't attack you.
That sounds like Shell. Could he be in trouble?
Whoa, sounds like someone forgot to invite us to the fight. Let's go and help him.
Yeah, but how are we gonna find
Oh, Jesus. We're gonna help them by killing it.
Now you shall
Pacifying it at least. Okay. So yeah, this one goes over here. About like that, right? Yeah, just about. I wish I could like adjust the position of them slightly, make them wider, but no. I don't always get to do stuff like that. Let's turn this. I'm assuming I'm gonna actually be able to see these things while I'm on the platforms they're pointing at. There we go. If I look up at any time during this, it's going to just look like spaghetti. Which platform are we going to do? This one. Just watching that animation reminds me of, like, World of the Future and Epcot or something like that, where the ride will make you feel like you're going upside down. Like I'm looking for a bug. I guess the green one is just easy to process, just insect. I like bugs. This one. This one. This one. Did I? Oh no, it wasn't that one. This one. Oh, walking on those does that. Not even how you'd think it'd take damage.
Stabilize. I will have order.
This is long overdue. Torn to oblivion.
Let's. Okay, so these two right here. That is very tight. Those should have been more wider. Oh no! Wait. Oh no! Wait, I put it on the wrong one. Okay, so this one's supposed to be on those two, and this one is supposed to be on these two. That's why it's a little wide. Okay, which Pokemon? Back to this one. That hurt. Now I'm looking for... I was gonna just say it looks like a lantern. I was gonna say it looks like something holding a scythe, but I guess it also just looks like a lantern or a sign. Let's just say sign, because that's easier to say. Sign. This one. This one. Cricket shield.
Stabilize.
I should say that.
Illusion shattered.
Too late now.
Born of ice and frost.
At least that's a
This is order.
still like no
Useless.
I want to save my burst. Also, isn't there like a... I was about to say 5th platform. No, there's a 6th platform that I just haven't gone on to. See, there's that one. There's... that... Oh, it's that one. Whatever. I'm assuming that's going to be where we have to go for the end of this. So I'm just going to not bother. Or no, there's light shapers on the other side of this. Or no, wait, those are the ones I activated earlier. It's just not showing the light so I can see this. Where's what the fuck? There it is. Alright, that's all 4 of those. Oh, it's doing something. Oh.
The light seems to be leading to another platform.
Oh, it's a hole.
Let's go take a look.
That we're already in a hole. Oh, I want more hole.
The ground has dissolved? What's down there?
Is that little dude called Xiao down there? We gotta help him.
Hold on. Something's not right here. What's this?
It appears to be a small fissure.
What can you
Cool space
possibly
cover.
find inside? It can't be a living person, can it?
Oh god.
Conqueror of demons?
Xiao, is that you?
And quit trying to scare us, okay?
I don't think he meant to do that.
Wait, is this some kind of illusion? Paimon can't touch him!
Conqueror of demons, can you hear us?
Hello? Little dude! Anyone home?
He isn't responding. What's going on here?
You.
Oh, he's...
Oh, he finally said something!
Oh,
We followed your voice and found you here, but it's kind of strange. We can't touch you. How did you become an illusion?
an illusion.
Oh, he is
Talk
responding.
about a coincidence. We were just thinking you went missing and stuff, and then we heard the sound of you fighting. Pretty lucky we found you, if you ask me. You didn't get hurt, did you?
A coincidence. Wait. Something's not right. Something's wrong with this domain. Leave now! Get out of there!
Where's the others?
If he can, we should have him regroup with us as soon as possible.
Tell us what happened and where you are now. We'll come find you immediately.
No. Your safety is the top priority. It seems this space can...
Yep, and he's gone.
He disappeared.
Where'd he go? It sounded like he might be injured. We need to go help him.
It seems the only option we have to explore any further is through that entrance over there.
Ha! He's injured and telling us to be careful? It's not like we're in any danger here. Anyway, the secret behind whatever's going on should be in this cave, right? Don't worry, little dude. Ito's on the way!
Boss, please don't go charging ahead. You're an Oni, not some hunting dog.
Don't worry, I'm invincible! Oh, my back!
Looks pretty deep. Be careful, everyone.
Those, oh, we actually are getting dropped down a hole. Also, I just realized it set me to be my character. I should probably disable the pet thing. Yeah, Shiki Kosho. Just... Oh, for the love of Christ. Alright, one moment. I'm just gonna go turn off the lights. Back.
I have returned.
What's up, dumbass?
Well, Bullchucker, how's your ear?
It's fine! Ugh. My butt is tough!
Go ahead, you can cry if it hurts. I promise I'll try not to laugh.
I'm trying not to
annoying him.
laugh.
Yeah,
You
he's
should be feeling
stupid.
some serious sympathy
But-
for me right now.
But wouldn't feeling sorry for you be a violation of your dignity? Besides, it's harder not to laugh when I'm not the one in pain.
Oh, it's Bruce. Why is Shiki Kosho still there?
Paimon, don't laugh.
It's okay, everybody. If you want to laugh at him, just let it out.
Don't you have a heart, Shinobu? Oh, people think I'm the monster.
Wait a second. Xiao's not here, but...
There's a big ass wall. I mean, it's more interesting than the room we were in before. Not the weird ass interdimensional Rubik's Cube, but the sign.
Seems a little out of place here, don't you think?
Maybe it's some sort of, I don't know, an emergency shelter? There was a picture book I read once that said nice people sometimes build cabins in dangerous places so that anyone in trouble can take shelter inside. Our little dude must be inside then.
I doubt it.
Yeah!
I wouldn't be too sure about that. Any person with a normal sense of danger wouldn't be so optimistic.
Wow, Bull Checker! Looks like your subordinate is telling you what's what.
You believed him,
I
Dum-Dum.
believe she was talking to both of us. Yeah, so you can wipe that smug smile off your face. All right, watch and learn, Shinobu. This is why I'm the boss and you're the deputy. If no one is macho enough to open the door, then allow me. Step aside.
There's a button right there. Is that a hole in the ceiling?
Once this door's open, we are out of here.
That's gonna hurt. Really bad. Oh. Okay, that was kind of funny. A shitty-ass cereal PNG.
Evoli, be gone.
Oh, Jesus.
You heard me. Get out of here.
There's actually people here. How does he know what he... What the fuck?
Am I seeing things? Or was there someone behind the door?
There was, and then he wasn't.
Nah, can't be. You're just saying things.
No, we all heard it.
Why don't we just open the door again and see?
Who? Me? Oh, all right. I'll open it again.
Invasion of privacy! Is that an
All you
Inazuma?
do is goof around all day.
Oh,
You're a
God.
bad influence to our child. Be gone.
Oh, this is a bad room.
Those people are carrying bowls. Bowls full of beans. What's that all about?
People
Oh,
throw beans to drive out Oni. Boss is an Oni, so they throw beans at him to get rid of him.
Gave me the fright of my life. What are people from Inazuma doing in a place like this anyway?
they aren't.
Calm down now. You're a person from Inazuma too, you know.
Hey, let's get one thing straight, all right? I'm not a person. I'm an Oni.
Right, but that's not the point. The question is, does this door lead to Inazuma?
No.
Huh? How can that be possible? Ugh, this place is so weird. I'm starting to think it really is haunted.
How about instead of just having Ito open the door multiple times, we could have somebody else open the door again? Like Yelan, or Yanfei, or Kuki, or literally anyone here. Hell, even Shiki Kosho could probably get some kind of reaction.
You guys go right ahead. I'm not opening it again. So, who's up? Oh, how about Paimon? Why don't you open it?
I can finally get to find out what the fuck she is.
No way! Somebody else do it. I'm scared.
All right, I'll try.
That's our
dear.
Shinobu. Now, don't let whoever's behind that door push you around, okay?
All right, let's see what's behind the door this time.
Another Inazuma household.
Still reading, Shinobu. Listen, young lady. You should keep your nose out of those books and start taking my advice. I've already found you a perfectly good job as a shrine maiden at the Grand Narukami Shrine. You'll be far better off there than...
Shinobu? Who is that?
No way. Was that who I think it was?
Oh, this is embarrassing. That voice was my mother. This is one place I wasn't counting on having to hear that speech again.
Your mother wanted you to become a shrine maiden?
The whole reason I came to study in Liyue was because I didn't want to become a shrine maiden. My family never approved of my studies, so they wanted me to work in the Grand Narukami Shrine after I returned to Inazuma.
From what we know about Lady Guji, it seems being a shrine maiden is a pretty cushy job.
Think of it this way. Some cats can be domesticated and kept in the house, while other cats are meant to survive in the wild. As for me, I need complete freedom and space. Although I do admit that being a shrine maiden is a decent job, it's just not for me.
That's right. Your calling is with the gang. I mean, just look at you. You rock. You're totally hardcore. Come on, am I the only one with chills right now?
It's true. You've got a good thing going. What's most important is that you enjoy what you do.
Gotta agree with you there.
From the look of it, what's behind the door can change. And not only that, it always changes to something that nobody wants to see. So, how are we gonna get through that? And don't forget, we have that little dude waiting for us to save him. We need to get our rear in gear.
Would any of you like to give it a try?
Yolan could shoot it.
No thanks. I prefer not to open it if only something terrible awaits. If anyone's going to find a way through, it's not going to be me.
Why?
Because I don't buy it, that's why. I don't believe for 1 second that we're gonna find the conqueror of demons by going through that door. So I'm sure as heck not gonna be the one to get us through.
Not gonna lie, you don't really sound like you have much of an imagination.
All right, I'll try.
Yeah, my savior. Show 'em what you're made of.
Are we gonna see her parents? Are we gonna see an actual unique model for an NPC character that isn't just one of the Adepti? Well, I mean, it could also be one of the Adepti, considering she's half deer dragon thing. I do so hope we get to see that, but all likelihood, we won't.
I'm sure I probably do, but nothing springs to mind right now. Anyway, I suppose I'll find out once I open the door.
It's still Inazuma.
You old geezer. Out of 8 pounds of salt, today you gave away 3 for free, sold 2, and exchanged 3 for booze. How much money did you actually make in the end?
Huh? But didn't you tell me to sell things as I pleased? Why can't I give the customers something for free?
You fool! You told the old man next door to come and fetch the salt. Well, he broke his leg on the way over, and now his son is asking for compensation. Seriously.
Huh. A civil dispute. Didn't see that coming.
That's actually in her character profile. She talked about hating civil disputes. I think I mentioned that in the last stream. I didn't think that was gonna be what was through the door. Okay, that's funny. I mean, that's unfortunate, the situation that was being depicted, but that was pretty funny at the same time.
Who are
No one in particular, but it is a prime example of the many difficult civil cases that I've had trouble handling before.
So you mean you don't like handling disputes over petty matters?
Not exactly. What I mean is that I don't like working with people who cannot let go of trivial grievances, especially of the kind you saw just now. They start with good intentions, but end up making a big fuss. It's not long before those good intentions plunge into injury and accidents. It's always a shame. It's my desire to solve problems for people. That's why I became a legal advisor. It just seems that I still can't fully comprehend the complicated minds of some people.
I understand what you mean. The human mind is probably both the most complicated and tragic of things.
Indeed.
I suppose there's no need to discuss this any further. Does anyone else want to try the door?
Don't look at me. I told you, I'm not taking a chance with that thing.
There's the gambling addict.
We're a team here. If you're not gonna try, then at least give us a convincing reason why.
In that case, let me be perfectly clear. I serve Ningguang, the Tianxuan of the Qixing. The scope of my work includes some of Liyue's biggest secrets. The chances are, if I open this door, there can be no witnesses left alive. Is that a sufficient reason for you?
Oh, yeah, sounds impressive. Hey, Shinobu, who's Ningguang?
She's someone who won't let you walk out of the chasm alive if she finds out that you're prying into her secrets. Boss, you really do need to work on learning who's who in the world these days.
Look, I knows what I needs to knows. It's called being a free Oni.
Oh, now Paimon gets it. Galen works for Ningguang.
Yes, which is precisely why I was trying to keep her secret. We should avoid letting Yelan open this door. What about you, Traveler? Would you like to try?
Yeah, go for it, Traveler. Besides, you never know who could be behind that door. Maybe it could even be Shell.
I say give it a shot. Who knows? Maybe little dude is waiting for us on the other side.
Sorry, I'm just responding to a friend on Discord. Alright, back to what we were doing. Oh, it's for someone? Yes, we are. I know exactly who's gonna be on the other side of the door.
So, wait. What's Paimon looking at?
Oh. Okay. We're just in space now. What the hell? It was trying to show me the edge of the platform, but it just spun me around. Okay, I've still got my weapon equipped. Where the fuck did... I step on you. Oh! Oh. Okay. Where the hell is that door of resurrection? Oh, gosh.
Hey, there you are! You sure had Paimon scared.
I have no idea what the hell just happened.
Opened the door after you went in. Everyone was super worried about you. Are you okay?
I fell through space. Like a Destiny dungeon.
Did you find anything, Traveler?
A hole. In space.
So, did you find the person we want to rescue inside?
No.
Judging by the look on your face, I'm guessing you saw something a little unpleasant in there.
I mean, for some people, the infinitesimal vacuum that is the void of space is quite unnerving, to say the least. But I wouldn't say that. I don't know what the game was actually supposed to be saying that it was showing the character, but let's just continue on. Behind the door, I saw the darkness of the abyss. That's what that was supposed to be? Oh yeah, it does look like the spiral abyss floor. That's what that was supposed to be. It's supposed to be the very bottom of spiral abyss. Ah. I completely missed what that was supposed to be.
Huh? How could that be? Don't worry. Paimon will keep searching for her with you. Cheer up!
Stupid door! I'll smash you to pieces!
Please don't.
If Paimon wasn't feeling so exhausted, she'd help out too.
Oh, she's actually tired.
What is this, nap time?
Oh, she's actually feeling tired.
So let me get this straight. Not only did we not find Xiao through that door, we saw all the things that we wish to avoid. I'm starting to have a very ominous feeling about this domain. It's constantly changing, and its changes seem to be targeted at us.
Huh? What do you mean?
Means you're just
I
stop
feel
fucking
the
with it.
same way. We need to watch our every step. There is definitely more to this place than meets the eye. I concur. We came here following the Conqueror of Demons, but we ended up only finding a strange door. The things we've encountered on the other side of that door are equally strange. It shows us whatever we fear the most. We are in a space that defies common logic.
That's like most domains, though.
On
They're
top
bigger
of
on the
that,
inside.
I'm starting to feel tired after that experience.
But I thought we'd established that getting tired doesn't happen down here.
The phenomenon hasn't reached a lethal stage just yet. Otherwise, we would have starved to death without eating for so long.
I'm starting to worry that we're being affected by the changes in this space. In order to avoid the sudden accumulation of hunger and fatigue, we should eat and rest regularly from now on.
Sounds like a good idea. Click it.
Paimon suddenly feels exhausted. It's really tiring going through all this.
It's really tiring listening to you.
Now that you mention it, I'm starting to feel tired too. No, it's all just an illusion. I will not let my mind play tricks on me.
Paimon's whole body just feels so heavy now.
Okay, we get it.
According to the current evidence, it seems our physical condition was suspended in this space before, which granted us immunity to the effects of fatigue and hunger. And now it seems that mental fatigue is unavoidable. Though we have yet to locate the Conqueror of Demons, I suggest we go back and get some rest. It'll be difficult to rescue anyone if we're on the verge of collapse ourselves.
She's right. Hey, Lavender Mound, you okay? Want me to carry you?
Alright, guess we're back here now. Oh, mouse, there we go. The mouse shut off. Talk to them first.
You haven't slept at all. Are you sure you're okay? This place seems even more perilous than we first thought.
Don't worry about me. Staying focused under pressure for as long as it takes is my specialty. Now, if I'm not mistaken, looks like you've got some new ideas.
How could you tell?
It's my job to keep tabs on people.
I figured as much. They're just preliminary ideas at this point, but I haven't completely thought them through yet. I'll tell you more once my ideas have taken shape.
Sure, sounds good. I also have some ideas of my own. I'll fill you in after I've confirmed some things.
I love when they finally give the Traveler just some I'm done with this shit energy. Just a pinch of sarcasm.
You think so?
As they say, two heads are always better than one.
Was that supposed to be sarcasm? No, I genuinely don't know. Oh, the game's yelling at me about something. What? Oh. Presento. After I finish doing the challenges and the Gilon story quest, I'll do the pulse at the end. Oh, Ushi's actually out here. Hey, Cookie.
It's hard to believe what we've encountered.
Right over
You
here.
don't look very well. At least not like when we just arrived. Are you troubled by what you saw behind the door? Listen to me. The most important thing is always the choices you have in front of you. Get some rest before you gather the courage to take your next step. Once you've chosen the path to take, don't hesitate. You must believe in your decision.
I was gonna talk to Bullchucker and Flying Lavender Melon now.
Ushi, you sure you can't find a way back to that door again?
I just realized Paimon's little speech bubble right in her head. Look, the little, like, swirly effect. They're actually anchored in the spot, so if you turn it, it actually changes. That's funny.
Yep, that's the big question. Gotta be honest, I have no idea. Oh, come on, don't get mad at me. I'm just being real here. did think about just using my Oni super strength to dig our way out, but the rocks here are even tougher than prison walls. The rocks didn't even budge when Ushi charged him. It's pretty obvious this place is meant to keep us in here. The only thing I can do now is, well, take care of this exhausted little lavender melon.
Those lavender melons are still on the fire
You're
over
helping
there.
too, Ushi.
As far as they haven't
By the
been
way,
considered.
Traveler, if you have a moment, could you do me a favor? I'd like to discuss something with you. Please, come meet me over there.
Yanfei. Guess I'll talk to Yanfei. Ring, ring, ring.
Thanks for coming to speak with me, Traveler. I've been thinking about this place. Since we still don't know just what kind of danger we're up against, we can't afford to delay any longer. We have to find the Conqueror of Demons as soon as possible. Don't you think it's a strange coincidence that as soon as you told us about the Conqueror of Demons, we heard his voice in that place? It almost
I didn't
seems
just
deliberate.
hear it.
As if something was trying to convince us that the Conqueror of Demons was there in order to lure us into the unknown. I have a theory, but I can't tell the others just yet. I don't want anyone to panic. Judging from the Conqueror of Demons' reactions, I think that he was somewhere else, but his voice and image were projected to our location. Is it possible that we've entered into a chaotic space?
What?
We're seeing things in people that shouldn't be here, even ghosts. And we don't feel hungry because the state of our bodies is suspended. It's as if time itself has stopped for us. If that's true, it means we've entered into a place where normal logic doesn't apply. When you put it all together, everything points towards one possibility. This
We're
is a place
dead.
where time and space are thrown into chaos.
Did she just come up with the name Chaotic Space right now? So when we saw him at the entrance, he didn't really go the same way as us.
And yet, if it's truly chaotic, how did we find our friend's voice even when we had no idea where he was? It doesn't make any sense. Unless this space wanted us to hear it. Which brings me to my next point. I also have a theory about our encounter with the Conqueror of Demons earlier. I submit that we didn't actually see the Conqueror of Demons. He was somewhere else. But his status was transmitted to us through some kind of mind-bending spatial alteration. Traveler, you said you saw the abyss in that room, didn't you? At first glance, that door may seem like a prank. It shows you whatever you're afraid of, but if it manages to lure you inside, there's no way of knowing what might be in there. 1 minute, it's playing a joke to get you to lower your guard. The next, the danger is real, and it's trapped you. This space is a powerful opponent. It wants to use our minds against
But
us.
it dropped me back at the entrance.
But I'm not gonna sit here and do nothing. Do you remember that small spatial rift next to the dissolving ground?
Oh, she's talking about the hole we saw Xiao come out of.
It felt like spatial magic, but it seemed much more powerful than usual. When we saw that illusion of the Conqueror of Demons, it seemed like he wasn't expecting our spaces to intersect at all, and was even more surprised that we could hear and see him. I think that this space purposefully transmitted the Conqueror of Demons' voice to lure us into a trap. But I also think it didn't count on that spatial rift happening. In other words, the fact that we saw and spoke with the Conqueror of Demons was never part of its plan.
How are we sure it's actually planning things and these things aren't just happening? Like the warp in Warhammer, where it just kind of does whatever the fuck and there's no real plan. Unless you know it's Zinch. In which case, it's all part of the grand scheme.
Yes. Also, I had a good look around after coming back. I have a feeling that these chaotic spaces are constantly intersecting with each other, meaning that anything is possible. I think this gives us an opportunity. If the space creates phenomena meant to deceive us based on our imaginations, then we have to keep imagining, Traveler. If we try to stay calm and listen carefully, maybe, just maybe, we'll hear the Conqueror of Demons' voice again.
I'll imagine someone who
Can
actually
you
wants
feel
to
that?
date you.
Let me see. I think it's here.
That's a wall.
And break!
Oh, holy shit. Actually
I
worked.
secretly learned Yelan's illusion breaking method without her knowing. Really didn't expect that to work.
All she did was wave her
The
hand
sound
around.
came from behind this illusion. Let's go in and take a look.
All she did was wave her hand around, though. How did you learn to... I mean, you did learn it. Oh, yeah, I heard about this segment. Yenfei actually follows you. I hope we get more of these.
If we try to stay calm and listen carefully, maybe, just maybe, we'll hear the Conqueror of Demons' voice again.
Why did you just call him Xiao? He's an Adeptus too. Or you're an Adeptus too. Also, I see that weird static effect. And one last thing. Actually, remove him this time. Hold on. Okay, which way? Well, I guess we're in the fucking Twilight Zone. Actually, that sounds like a pretty apt description of what's happening recently.
It's getting clearer.
This is the chasm. What did Patience go through here? I thought just in that battle some years ago. What is he doing here? The one on end. Is that the three?
Alright, let's keep going. And another dead end. With flowers. I like flowers.
The voice is much clearer now. We're close.
Oh, it's another rift. Yeah.
Conqueror of Demons, can you hear me? It's Yenfei. The Traveler and I are trying to find you.
Traveler? Yenfei?
It worked. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Listen to me. It's chaotic here. We may not be in the same space, but sometimes the sound can get through, which means these separate spaces intersect from time to time.
Everything is chaotic here.
Yeah, that's what she just said.
No. The darkness that sullies my soul is harmful to mortals.
Right now, we have more dangerous things to worry about than that. This space is using our urge to find you to lure us into traps. Without you here with us, our search for you could very well lead us into danger.
So, you're in danger too?
Of course he's also in danger. Have you seen this place?
There was no need for you to search for me.
But we're worried about you. And earlier, the Traveler was tricked into entering a dangerous place.
How do we meet?
Conqueror of Demons, can you find out where our voices are coming from? Find the spot where our voices are the clearest and try... something there. It might work.
I see. The spaces may intersect amidst the chaos. By try something, do you mean...
Hurry! If we miss this chance, we might not get another one.
Stand back!
What's he gonna do? Oh, he ripped the hole open with his Yaksha stuff. His Yaksha house. That's cool. Oh, what the hell?
Let's get him back to the camp.
How are the scratches on his arm? Oh, it's a transition. I thought we were gonna be it was hiding something from us.
Now we can avoid getting split up.
Oh yeah, he's usually badly injured.
Oh.
A lot's happened here, but this wasn't just for our own safety. You're injured. We can't just leave you alone.
It's just a flesh wound. I'm fine. I shouldn't let myself be a burden to you.
You're not a burden. Don't think that for 1 second. We need you, all of us. For our sake, please, stay here, please.
Fine. As you wish.
You're injured. Get some rest. Everything else can wait.
All right.
Oh. Perilous trial. Right now on the, yep, final part. Danger all around. Wrong button. Wrong button. I'm so good at this. Oh nope, we're still doing danger all around then. What more of this quest is there? The board. Where am I going? Ease to navigate? Up there. What I'm gonna learn for sprinting in this game is that you can move faster while doing it by jumping.
As expected, something strange is going on here. Oh, Traveler?
You're both here. Great. I want to talk to you.
About what?
I also felt that the space was targeting us, but Yenfei managed to exploit its weakness. Leave it to Yenfei to find a loophole.
Based on what
Yes,
just
you're the lord.
happened, we can now confirm our suspicions that space and time function chaotically here. In addition, we must stay vigilant to avoid the traps set for us by this place. Now that we've found the Conqueror of Demons, the next thing we need to do is find a way out.
I went back to the domain again just now. Although I couldn't find a new route, it wasn't a completely fruitless trip. My clan has practiced magic for generations, and has created some catalysts that only we know how to use. I recognized something like one of those catalysts in the domain. Unfortunately, it disappeared as soon as I approached it.
So is she like a thaumaturge or something? Hello? I'm sorry, I gotta reject you. I'm not something.
I think so, but it's hard to distinguish between reality and illusion here. I can't be sure.
We're in home.
Also, I am the only one out of all of us who could know what it would look like. To me, that confirms that this place really is reading our minds.
Just like with that door. It's like it's alive and testing us.
By reading our minds and showing us what we want, it creates the reality that we want to be true. Everything it does is either to get us to lower our guard or to wear us down. If that's the case, it can only have one goal: to trap us here until we die. What else could it be?
We should prepare for the worst, but we mustn't give up.
I've always known there were secrets hidden in the chasm, but even the Qixing have never heard about anything like this.
Yelan, when we first ran into you, you said you had something to do. What were you referring to?
I was looking for the truth behind the monster invasion from Conria.
Oh, she knows about it too. That's the super secret place.
Please keep everything I'm about to say to yourselves. No one else can know. Otherwise...
You die.
Continue.
We got it.
"500 years ago, a wave of dark beasts from Conria attacked the 7 nations of Tevat. Naturally, Liyue was also affected. Under Rex Lapis's command, the Millelith fought hard to hold the front line near the chasm. But these were vicious beasts, and this was the most desperate battle Liyue had ever faced."
I just pulled up the stream for a second. Whenever it does start lagging, could you guys please let me know so I can attempt to fix it somehow, if possible? It seems to only be in like slight little bursts, but I did see it slow down during that interaction, just there.
At a critical moment, someone distracted the monsters and led them away. Just when all hope seemed lost, the tide turned. The Liyue army eventually won the war, but there were many who never returned. 2 of my ancestors took part in that war, and the one who made it back went insane. Everything about it was strange. The current generation of Qixing knows very little about these events, and very few came back from the chasm alive. Finding out the truth has been a waiting game. The day the chasm was unsealed, I put in a request to be transferred here, so I could finally learn the truth of what happened back then. But this place we've ended up in, and the possibilities we're facing, it's all far more terrifying than I'd imagined. We can't give up. Right now, our #1 priority has to be getting out of here alive.
That's crazy shit went down 500 years ago, that's for sure. That's for damn sure. Alright, since it does seem to be lagging occasionally, I'm gonna turn the frame rate. I'm gonna cap it again at 30. It's not horrible to look at, but I just want to make sure it's not like chugging to hell and back like it was. Alright, so start talking to everyone again.
Are you alright? You've suddenly gone quiet. It's not like you at all.
Shh, we'll talk later. I'm just processing all the existing clues we have. Maybe the key to our escape is hidden in some detail I've overlooked. I have to go over everything again.
Alright, well...
Oh, don't worry. I won't write down anything that you told us about.
No, I meant if you're going to analyze the facts, count me in.
Is that the right way?
We're way behind schedule.
Oh, this is the way we went to find Xiao. Let's talk to Cookie again.
You don't look well. I guess things still haven't improved. It's okay. You don't have to go into all the details. Sometimes I really envy the boss.
Yeah, being stupid can make life easier and harder at the same time. Just in different ways. Still show the wounds on him? Yep. And we'll chuck her melon.
Hey, Ushi. Looks like our little lavender melon has fallen asleep, huh? Do you think she's dreaming? Man, she looks wiped out. It's kind of hard to see her like this. I mean, most of the time she never shuts up. Aw, poor thing. Man, that little dude looks stunning too. I'm kind of worried about him. I sleep like this when I'm in jail. Good one. I do slumber like a king. Traveler, when did you get here?
3 years ago.
Wait, where are we?
We're still in the hole. Feeling any better?
Yep, way better. Paimon just got a little fright because she's never seen a crazy place like this before. Who would have thought the best guide in all of Tibet could end up so out of their depth? Yeah! So anyway, Paimon just had the weirdest dream. There were cattle mooing constantly.
Oh, it was Ushi.
Yeah, just like that. Aw, Ushi, were you looking after Paimon?
Trevor, it looks like the Conqueror of Demons is awake.
Oh, I woke up.
I'm fine. Don't worry.
That Ushi. It sounded like
Karma
Aaron's
carry is dangerous to
later
humans.
the other day.
Keep your distance.
Well, I have Adepti blood in me, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Even so,
What happened while Paimon was sleeping? How did Xiao get here?
with a little help, I was able to
bullshit.
find my way here.
Conqueror of Demons, could you tell us what happened before you joined us?
No need to be so formal. Just call me Xiao.
Oh, sure.
It was a senseless battle. I came here looking for someone, but when I found them, they weren't anything like how I expected.
Are we gonna actually see
Madam
unique
Ping
character
says
model
that
for
you
an
usually
NPC
base
after
yourself
all?
at Wangshu Inn to guard the main road through Dihua Marsh. It's unusual for you to go looking for someone yourself. Are they an Adeptus?
Most likely.
I'm looking for a Yaksha called Bosacious.
That name, it just sounds like a word that means something else, but people wanted an easier way to say it, so they just made it into one word. Does it not? I mean, I don't know what the hell it would mean, but it does sound like that, at least to me.
Bosacious? Is that one of the 5 Yakshas? Like you? I thought that you were the only one left. Aren't the other 4... gone from the world?
You could say that. But Bosacious's body is the only one that was never found. Yakshas deal with God's remains all the time, and we become tainted by karma. Over time, it inevitably drives us to madness. The last time I saw Bosacious, it was the day he lost his mind. He left. No one knew where he went, and I never heard from him again. But Bosacious was the eldest of us. He once told us, as Yakshas we will experience countless wars. Whether we live or die, we must promise to take care of each other and know each other's fate to the very end.
Did he forget his promise because he lost his sanity?
It's possible, but I did not. I am the sole survivor, so it is my duty to find out the fates of the others.
What made you come to the chasm? Did you hear something about Bosacius being here?
Did you know that 500 years ago, the beasts of Conria invaded the chasm?
No, I'm still here.
That war lasted a long time. It is said that in the midst of the battle, a brave Yaksha was seen putting up a heroic fight. But no one knew the Yaksha's name.
But there were many more than 5 Yakshas in total, so there's no guarantee it was Bosacius.
Wow. But you must think it was probably him if you came here to investigate, right?
I am by no means certain, and I didn't have any other clues except for this one. But Bosacius was proud. If he had taken part in that war, he would have announced his name. So at first, I thought the nameless Yaksha couldn't be him.
Wait, so it was Bosacius you were fighting with? Did he injure you?
Yes.
Obviously.
No way!
The invasion of monsters from Conria, the battle in the chasm, and Yelan's ancestor. I have a feeling that somehow these are all connected. Life is full of coincidences, but this is too much of a coincidence. Could this all be related to the fantastic compass mentioned in the will, too?
What will?
Oh, right. I came here because of a will. Maybe it's not something you've come across much before, but both mortals and adepti sometimes write out their final wishes so somebody else will carry them out after they've passed. It's known as a last will and testament.
And this can be done at any time?
Whoa! You wanna write a will? Now?
I mean, with his line of work, it's not the most unreasonable thing I've heard. Actually seems quite a smart idea, to say the very least.
It was no accident that you saw my illusion that day. This place used your desire to find me to create a trap that you would willingly walk into. Pure deception is easy to spot, but the truth laced with lies can be a fatal combination. What you heard were really things that I said. It made sure you heard my real voice to create panic. This one-way communication was the bait. If we hadn't managed to get in touch through the spatial rift, we may well have lost someone by now. Rather than murdering in cold blood, this space seems more intent on consuming souls.
How is this even possible?
Our opponent is very clever. It is not safe to stay here. Everyone, whether I accomplish what I came here to do or not, I must find a way to get you out safely.
I think we all gotta figure out the way to get out of here.
I rejoin to
like
warn
the
you that it's
primary
extremely
objective.
dangerous here. If you stay here too long, this space may well devour you.
But how do you know?
You might become a shadow of your former self, wandering the underground like a lost soul.
Now I'm just gonna have an Bosacius.
Sounds like you saw them too.
Yelan, you're back.
And she actually saw these
I've
things?
been back a while. I was listening to the conversation. I've seen some strange things here too. Objects that shouldn't be here. Strange figures appearing, then vanishing. I don't think any of it is real.
So they're just illusions?
At first I had the same thought, but it's not that simple. There may come a day when these illusions become real and attack you.
From what you were
That was
saying
his
a moment ago,
Bosacius.
it sounds like you know a way out of here.
I can't say for sure. It's just a guess. As Yanfei said, this space is chaotic and unstable, but it has its weaknesses. By attacking the point where both spaces connect, I was able to create a rift and move from one to the other. So, If I use all the energy I have, I may be able to tear a passage out of this chaotic space.
Really? So powerful attacks can affect the space itself. I had wondered if that was a possibility.
Whoa. But what do you mean by all the energy you have?
I mean, it will take everything I've got.
Wait a minute. When you said you were gonna get us out safely, you mean you're gonna stay here?
You can't be serious.
It's Joe.
I saw Bosacius underground. That's when I realized the horror of this place. A single blast can only create a very small opening. To send you back to the outside world, I may need to continuously channel power in order to keep the tunnel open. I know how to fight to the bitter end. I can do this.
I'm just gonna pause here. Yelan can create these like wires out of hydro. Couldn't she just like pull him through the portal while he's channeling? Like get everybody else through, and then she'll create her wires, grab it around him, and then yank him through really fast. Or have Ito do it.
No way. Even if what you're saying is true, I can't agree to this.
I'm not neither. It's not much of an escape plan if we gotta leave someone behind.
It's only a good or bad plan if there are other options to compare it to. But that's not the situation we're in right now. I doubt you'd still be stuck here if anyone had a better idea.
But can you be certain that your plan will work?
I cannot.
What is wrong with you? You can't bet your life on something if you don't even know it's gonna work. It's not worth it.
To conclude, I'm not agreeing to this plan.
What if I told you, this is my last will?
You? Ugh.
That's your strategy, huh? No offense, but we have no guarantee this plan of yours will succeed, or even that it's safe. You said it yourself. Yakshas pose a danger to humans. You really expect us to accept your self-righteous plan just because you say so?
The battlefield is a treacherous place. Every opportunity you take, you put everything on the line for. If you fear sacrifice and failure, you can never be victorious.
I've been in my fair share of treacherous battles, so I know full well that you never bring up extreme measures like this until the very, very end. You say these things in the hope that we will understand and accept them. But if you don't even know that your self-sacrifice is going to pay off, all you're doing is hurting morale. Besides, if you were really so determined to end it all, you wouldn't have given us the opportunity to share our opinions. You think you're oh so cold and ruthless, but I'm not buying it. And anyway, losing one of us so the rest can escape? Some victory that is.
Yelan, don't be so harsh.
Point is, it's not time for drastic measures yet. It's possible there's a hidden passage leading to the exit that we just haven't discovered.
What if there isn't? Or if we don't find it? And in the end, I'm so weak that I don't have the strength left to sacrifice myself.
I just
What do you
realized I've been
propose we
muted
do
for the past
then?
few minutes. Oops. Well, I'll give you the one last smart-ass remark that I made that I can remember. It was about Mihoyo learning not to write constant... whatever. Just, never mind. Let's
As
continue.
things stand, there's no difference between sacrificing you and trying to find another way out, in terms of the likelihood of success. If we can't say that one strategy is better than the other, we certainly shouldn't be rushing into a risky course of action.
Did someone say a strong enough strike can break us out of this place? Yeah, that's right. I heard ya. No one's staying behind to let anyone else out, alright? Enough talk. It's time for action!
Of course he gets involved. At least this might actually work.
Come on, whatever you are! Let's see how long you manage to keep us trapped in here after I'm finished with you!
Easy now.
Oh dear.
Have a taste of this!
Oh shit! Oh shit, an animated cutscene. For real. Holy damn. It actually worked.
Whew, okay, so I didn't tear the whole place down. But check it out, new path. If you need a hero, I'm the man for the job.
Yeah, figures.
Should have seen this coming. Why do you always have to do things like this?
Is he stupid?
Shinobu.
What happened to Ito? Did he pass out?
The boss used up all his strength in one punch. Maybe that's the reason he managed to tear open a passage.
Let me see if there's any way I can stabilize it.
He did this because he heard us arguing, right?
The thing with Boss is, he just can't stand conflict between teammates. Whenever we get into an argument in the Arataki gang, he always goes and does something shocking to calm everyone down. Today, he's done it again. He may not have known you for very long, but when he said he sees everyone as part of the same team, he truly means that. Another thing with Boss is, he hates it when other people sacrifice themselves, but he always seems to end up doing it himself. That said, there's a slight distinction to be made with him. When he does things like this, he doesn't really think he's sacrificing himself, because he genuinely believes that he's strong enough to defeat any obstacle he's facing.
Giant eagle alert! And wasn't he just doing the same thing Shell suggested? So stupid.
The boss is hardly open to persuasion. Besides, he always acts without thinking. There's no doubt that he really thought he was about to solve everything in one hit. It's not just him either. The other guys in the Arataki gang are more or less the same. That's why they need someone like me to clean up after them. I couldn't stop him if I tried, so I might as well just let him do his thing. Besides, often his harebrained intuition is surprisingly on point. We might punch our way out of here yet.
Ito? Please tell Paimon you're okay.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. You have nothing to apologize for. Both you and Yelan made some very good points. Still, if this was an Arataki gang issue and you were one of our members, I have to say I'd side with Yelan on this one. The boss definitely wasn't sacrificing himself. He firmly believed that we'd be able to find a way out through the passage he opened up, and he's certainly not expecting to be left behind. Everyone's important. We have to support each other if we're going to get out of here. Your survival is of huge importance to some people. No, to a whole lot of people.
Aw, Shinobu?
Everyone, let's all do our best to try and find a way out. There's still a chance. I'm sure we can escape. Leave the boss to me. Don't worry.
Everyone, it seems this passage doesn't lead to the outside world, but deeper inside.
What the? So Ito's efforts were in vain?
Not entirely.
No, it's still worth exploring. I'll go and take a look first.
Aha, I see. I'm with you.
What?
So far, I still haven't found the thing I came looking for. That magical device, remember? If this domain has the power to project our imaginations or the things we're searching for into reality, well, maybe I can use that to my advantage to track it down.
You use the hole.
Oh, right! No wonder she keeps telling us to keep going. If it's a magical device, it must be super powerful.
Well, I can't guarantee that, but it's worth a try.
I will find a way.
Where the hell did he go? Where's he-
Let him
he's
go. But if you're planning on going into that domain too, then come with me. After all, I'm just a lawyer. We'll be safer if we team up. By the way, you and Xiao seem pretty close, huh? Yelan got a bit worked up just now, so I just wanted to apologize on her behalf. I have to say though, if Yelan hadn't spoken out like she did, I'm not sure she would have gotten through to him. Also, self-sacrifice is something Yelan feels strongly about. She tried to stop whoever it was. From what I know, she's lost comrades in the line of duty before, and then was rescued herself. Maybe being a survivor is what makes her so against seeing other people sacrifice themselves.
Yeah, it's survivor's
How
guilt.
can things ever be the same again, knowing that your life was saved when others weren't? In a way, salvation can also be a burden. If I were her, I'm not sure I would have done anything different.
No, we can never really know. Anyway. Nobody thinks the same as another person. At least not wholly. So we can never really think, how would I think in this situation if I were them? Because their thought process is completely different from you. Oh, the many wonders of the human race.
Oh, wait, 1 second. I'll be right there.
And she's off.
Yeah!
Oh, it's a circle.
Right, that's much safer. Since Ito can't fight right now, I've cast a spell to protect you guys.
Thank you, Senpai. Please, be careful.
Like a
We
shield.
will. Same to you. Alright, Traveler, let's go.
Only her normal kit had a shield. And it'd be a pyro shield, so stepping into any kind of water would immediately annihilate you. Oh, we're actually on the final quest now. Alright, I'm gonna accept. Press the wrong button. I'm gonna accept the thing and we'll get right to it. Never mind, it's not good. Oh, it's unlocked the other stages in this. Yeah, we'll do those after we're done with the story quests. Actually, okay. We'll do one of the stages, and then I'm gonna do Yelan's story quests. Or maybe I'll just... Actually, no. I think I'm gonna stream Yelan's story quest another day. Like, probably... Actually, yeah. I think I'll stream it tomorrow night. That's when I'll do it. So, I'll do this, and then I'll do 1 or 2 of the story stages. Through the hole. Oh, hi. Oh, it doesn't recommend... What the fuck is that? I'm just gonna assume that's the Fantastic Compass. Certainly looks fantastic, alright, I'll give you that. Actually, it's quite pretty. If only I built my Yelan and leveled her, because Star Conch are a bitch to get. Not really, they're just not that many in the world at one time.
What's this?
Another part of the domain?
Look
Yep.
at that huge disc in the distance. Hold on. Is that the Fantastic Compass?
I'd be a bit surprised if it wasn't. But, who knows? At this fucking point, who fucking knows? Fucking. Even bigger than all our heads combined. What kind of a statement is this? What is this? What? What? What the fuck does either of these mean? Just say it's a lot bigger than you expected. And I don't think it's supposed to look like that. At least not that big.
What? That's the best description you can come up with? It's way bigger than that!
You know, for once I actually agree with Paimon here.
Well, it seems our theory checked out. In my humble legal opinion, that's almost certainly the magical device I've been looking for. It really showed up. But if this really is the fantastic compass, it's so huge. How the heck am I gonna lug that back to my office? I mean, come on, Yanfei. Don't give up now. Let's investigate the area first.
I can see...
What the... Are they? Are they treasure hoarders?
The fantastic compass looks different there. Wait a minute, why the fuck is there another one? There's a second fantastic compass. And then I saw one in that portal that's under the big one. Along the way. I was thinking there's gonna be some weird multi-dimensional bullshit, and then we eventually get to the chamber that has the original human-sized fantastic compass. And we grab that and we take it home. At least that's what I'm assuming.
They look familiar. Oh yeah, I bumped into these rapscallions a few days ago.
Oh, she actually recognizes these guys.
Want to taste of mine?
Oh, I'm just using Yanfei? I actually played Yanfei. Never used this guy. That'd be interesting. All I know is you gather up those little stamps, and then you use her charge attack. That makes it. Oh shit. Oh boy. I don't understand legal terms, so I don't know what she's talking about. Died. Oh, she's got a lost print of the sacred limbs for her weapon. I was just about to check her gear, but then I finished the fight. Oopsies.
Easy peasy. Just like last time. You know, when I ran into them before, I was working on a big commercial case. The defendant hired them to attack me, just to get back at me.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past the person. People suck.
Happens all the time. Luckily, I'm well trained in martial arts, so taking them that these are the exact same guys as I met last time. Is this space recreating scenes from my memory?
I meant to pause that. I'm just gonna say it now. I think what you do, Yanfei, is a little bit more than just martial arts, considering, you know, you just threw fire at those dudes, like, literally. Along with the big-ass deer stamp.
Maybe this is one of the ways our adversary intends to devour us. Unbelievable.
I think this whole space is caused by the fantastic compass.
There's a smaller disc here. Judging from the appearance and design, In all likelihood, this is the fantastic compass. Why is there a small version of the fantastic compass stuck in the ground? What's it for?
Oh! I just realized this one on the ground is actually different from the big one. God, you please stop making noise. I'm gonna back up so you can see where he's at. Go away, message. You see right here, this part of the compass, the needle that the compass actually has on it. Up here, this compass doesn't have that. It has like a big glowing version of it, just a magic manifestation. And the ring around it is also a different size, according to that. They're both pointing at the same point though, so I'm assuming if we touch this one, it'll affect the big one. So we probably have to dig it up somehow. Just turn it.
Huh? A new entrance. Great.
Alright, so we know what that does. Note of unknown origin. Where is it? Where? Here it is. Read it. I asked Master Bo Young if I could borrow pen and paper to write home, but now that I have them, I have no clue what to write. You know what? I hope everyone back home is doing fine, and I miss my daughter. A perfectly reasonable thing to write. Alright, I'm assuming there's more.
Next on the agenda.
I'm assuming I enter the portal and it'll take me to like another realm.
Whoa. Is this a tunnel? This is weird. It feels like it's connecting to another world. Or maybe another time.
This is just the fucking void. This is just the infinite darkness minus the light from the portal. Yeah, let's go back. And also not fall. Am I on top of the portal?
I thought we might run into some other people here, but apparently not.
We're back where we were.
The Fatui?
Fatui?
Whose memory is this? Watch out!
Just as I thought.
Oh, the Fatui messing with the compass? Or no, it must be her
You're
memory.
here.
I will take you down no matter how many times you show up.
Hey, relax. We're together now.
Oh, I'm actually gonna get to use Yolan, because it'll give me a fully built one, right? Yay! Oh, and she's got constellations too.
Quietly now.
Get over here.
Busted. Take it easy. Quietly now.
Jesus.
Take it easy. Busted. These are about to get dicey.
I must give up. I can't. All here. I will go.
Where'd he go? Oh. Is it still targeting that guy? No. Oh, she almost died there.
Amateurs. And still they dare to come after me.
You've still got it.
Remember how I said I'd seen some illusions myself? Those were the same words I heard last time. The space seems to be reproducing that memory. Now that you know, at least we're all on the same page.
He said the word fantastic. Was he talking about the fantastic compass?
Yanfei,
Probably.
see that thing on the ground?
Yeah, we tinkered with it. That's how we met up with you.
Wait a minute.
I guess it's a miniature version of the fantastic compass in the distance. It has a close connection to the entire space.
Wait a minute, this is different now. The tree that was around the compass before is now grown. Hold up. This tree right here has grown around the compass now. Are we gonna have to find a space where it's not grown around it and we can dig it up?
It looks somewhat familiar. Let me think.
It's a truck! Okay. Note of unknown origin 2. Wrong menu again. Scroll, please. Thank you. I'm writing this letter on behalf of Hulan. He hopes that his family is doing well, if not for this pat, as he would have wanted to go back to spend Lantern right with them. What pass? The hole in the ground? I've noticed. Anyway. Rotate the needle on Fantastic Compass to different points to change the time in the area. And jump to different times. Your action in a certain previous point in time may affect the next point in time you jump to. I'm assuming I have to dig up the tree somewhere. Can I move it forward? No. I can't move it backward any further. Oh, let's just go back. Whee! And back to the swirling hellhole. Okay. We're back to the rock. And
We're way behind
now,
schedule.
I turn it backward again. Wait, can I? Oh! Oh, there we go. Well, that fixes that problem. Let's go see what's in here first. I genuinely don't know why I didn't think to just shoot it. I didn't think it was a breakable object. I thought I was gonna
Healthy
give
body,
it.
healthy mind.
Alright, so it doesn't look like anything's changed. So I just gotta go forward now.
Next on the agenda.
Come on. In we go! Oh dear. Okay, well the... Oh, I can turn it to another time now. Forward. And then even further. Oh, it's like a clear sky now. I don't know if it was like that. I don't like that I'm seeing red, and... Oh, that's the portal there. What the fuck is that? Alright, a new time, let's see.
Another new space.
If everywhere within this space follows the same rules, there must be another small fantastic compass somewhere around here.
Bosacious. I can't believe someone like you would end up as a lost soul underground.
Oh, she is here.
No enemies. Hold on.
Wait, is the enemy hiding itself? Oh no, we should go help him.
Stay back.
Are we
This is
good?
my fight. Do not come near me.
Please let us see Bosacious.
Filthy monsters! So many people have died at your hands! I lured you here to this underground space because I found your weakness.
Hiding and ambushing from the dark is Bosacious's signature tactic.
Die here with me!
Huh? How did a valiant warrior like you die here?
Uh-oh. This is not going well for Xiao.
No matter. I know how this ends.
Is that better?
Look! Bosacious is showing signs of fatigue.
Bosacious. Martial Reatress. Even your strength is falling. But your illusion is not as mighty as you. This is not you in all your glory. I wonder what Rex Lapis would think if he saw what had become of the first Yaksha.
Leave! I'll deal with the rest. We can't let the monsters get to the surface. Everyone, remember, we must hold the line at 60 miles outside the chasm at all costs.
No touching.
That was lame. Really couldn't let us just see him?
Phantom, be gone!
Couldn't just make a model of him?
Okay?
Really?
This is my purpose. Don't worry about me.
So your invisible opponent was the legendary Bosacius, Marshal Vitris?
Of course they're not gonna make a new model for a character they're not gonna try and sell us.
Yes. So excuse my stubbornness. Bosacius has been missing for centuries. This may have been the last time I will ever see him.
He was saying something about holding the line at all costs.
He fought here. The nameless Yaksha from the legends. It was him.
But didn't you say he'd always announce his name? How could his name be lost to time? What happened?
Probably forgot it.
I don't know. Maybe he forgot who he was.
Because the karma you spoke of drove him to madness?
Bosacius had already gone mad before he disappeared. There was no way of knowing if his memories were intact.
He still
probably
took
claimed
part in
it.
the Battle of the Chasm despite having gone mad?
Just because you go crazy doesn't mean you lose your sense of justice. I mean, that can affect it, but that doesn't mean you lose it forever. Or altogether.
We Yakshas are not a race that thrive in peacetime. It's likely that he was drawn by the scent of bloody war. Slaughter is what we do best. Maybe it's the only thing we know.
Well, that's just peachy.
This battle confirmed my suspicions. As we had speculated, this space reflects information from people's minds. In other words, despite going mad, Bosacius came here. The illusion we saw just now is the impression he left behind. This space recreated him as he was during the battle. The way he fought was so self-destructive. He couldn't possibly have survived.
Bosacius's illusion said he'd discovered the monster's weakness and lured them underground. What kind of place could this be? Defeating Conria's monsters is no small feat, that's for sure.
Guys, it could just be me, but I think I'm suddenly feeling more tired than I was.
This space is really starting to affect us.
I believe Bosacius stayed here underground. But now he is gone, and only his illusion remains. If we don't leave, we may meet the same fate.
Let's go.
Time to move on. You fought well, Bosacius. Goodbye.
Oh, there's the fantastic
Next on
compass
the
in there.
agenda.
So I need to go back and fix that handle.
We're way behind schedule.
Or no, I just gotta open the game. Here. You bitch. Oh my god, I fucking hate this thing.
Stabilize!
I don't even do that much damage, it's just annoying. Or no, wait, I'm supposed to move it back. you all see that there? Xiao's legs are just like going sideways after the thing teleports.
Looks like there's some information here. Shall we take a look?
Okay, let's see.
Oh, it's the fourth letter. Mercy me. I'm sorry, I'm not reading. They'll summarize it anyway for us.
It looks like these were letters written by the Millilith soldiers who stayed here.
So, who's this Boyan they mentioned?
Boyang was one of my ancestors. The one who didn't make it back.
You mean Boyang fought alongside Bosacius?
I believe so.
And the Millilith soldiers were their brothers in arms.
I guess now we have a pretty good idea of where everyone that went missing ended up.
Yes.
So scary. What happened?
Come on, let's not stay here.
We've
I
seen
have
that.
a gut feeling that sooner or later we'll connect all the dots. And then we'll finally know the truth.
Crazy shit.
Still, who knows how this space is planning on revealing the answer to us.
Actually, a door back there. Yeah, that's the fully completed, amazing, fantastic compass. Let's see where this one goes. Oh, look at that! We're in hell.
Nothing here at all.
What a creepy
Space.
space.
It has the feel of the abyss. But where are the opponents?
Don't you know what the abyss feels like?
Your memory of what? The abyss? So, this place is created purely based on your memory? It's getting darker.
Oh, I hate vignette effects.
It's
On.
No, me, wait!
Oh. Okay. I guess we actually are talking now. Where? It's the compass. The real compass.
what's that shiny round thing on the ground?
Mama, what the hell do you think it is?
The fantastic compass.
In the other spaces, the fantastic compass was always partially buried in the ground. But this one is lying flat, intact, as if somebody left it here.
Oh, she was just a figment of your imagination? So, she appeared as an illusion because you miss her so much, huh?
Yanfei, are you sure this is the fantastic compass you're looking for?
Probably.
I think so. There were no pictures in the will, but based on the description, it seems to check out. Yeon? What is it?
From the design and build, this fantastic compass looks extremely similar to the catalysts used by my clan. I just need to do this, and... Someone's used this before. There may be a hidden message inside. Let's get out of here and find somewhere safer.
What did she do? Again, just waving your hand around and all of a sudden it starts floating.
Alright, here we'll be fine. Take a moment to catch your breath while I try to unlock the fantastic compass.
Grab all the stuff. Oh, I have to do this thing. Give me my shit. Thanks. And then I guess we just leave. Or can I actually talk to them? Oh, I can't.
Now that I've found the fantastic compass, my work here is done. But if the bosacious we saw was just an illusion, will we really be able to take anything we find here back to the outside world?
Hopefully. I'm just gonna have to make an educated guess, and I'm pretty good at educated guesses. The fantastic compass was what was responsible for all this timey-wimey bullshit.
Bosacious was the leader of the 5 Yakshas under Rex Lapis's command. He could control electro energy. Unlike me, he was both a formidable warrior and a talented commander.
I bet switch shot to get over here faster.
Within yin and yang, among the 5 regions, water, fire, wind, and thunder cycle like the seasons. Grasp the 7 heavens from the ground. Open wide the 3 gates. All the world within reach.
Well, that was interesting. Did I touch it? I just want to get out of here. Once the story quest is over, I think I'm gonna have to go to bed after this. So I'll stream the event stages and Yelan's quest tomorrow.
Well, well. This is not what I was expecting.
Oh, seems like you've made a new discovery.
Oh, it's all the notes together. There's a 5th one. And a 6th one, a 7th, 8th, 9th. I'm not reading all of that, I'm sorry.
This information was left by a thaumaturge called Boyang, who, as you know, is the missing ancestor that I came here to investigate.
All this information, it was left by your ancestor?
Hundreds of years ago, 2 of my ancestors, brothers, were gifted the fantastic compass by someone of great importance. They brought this device to the chasm and joined the war against the monsters of Conria. They set out together, but only one of them made it back, minus his sanity.
Karma.
Correct. One possibility is that when they fought alongside Bosacious, they were tainted by his karma. Neither of them had visions, so they wouldn't have been able to resist its effects for very long.
From reading through this, it sounds like Boyang ended up staying here for good too.
Wow, this is just wonderful. So, that's it. There's no way out.
What do we do? Are we gonna die here? Papa doesn't wanna die!
Quit shrieking. It's probably the compass.
I've had enough of this place. Let me out!
Another nice animated cuts.
What was that?
Huh? What was what? That's a big ass book.
I got it! I just had a thought. Give me a second. I just need to double check.
There's the book.
Uh-huh. Traveler, I just realized something. Okay, so on my way here, I was studying the will the whole time, but I didn't give any thought to the book that the will was inside of. I don't know it verbatim, but I have read it before. The gist of the story goes like this. Millennia ago, an Adeptus made a magic device to seal away evil monsters. Later, he made good friends with a human and gave the device to him to use as a catalyst. A few years later, great demons haunted the mountains. The mortal and the Adeptus joined forces to exorcise them using the same device. And that's not all. The book also says this. When mortal and Adepti powers are combined, one can move the heavens and shake the earth. This contraption is proof that mortals and Adepti may coexist, that there is unity between heaven and humanity. I have both Adepti and human lineage. Maybe my power can work.
What did you do to it? I guess it
It
did
worked.
something.
I mean, the effect only lasted an instant because I'm not strong enough. But still, we must be on the right track.
I'd say Yelan and Xiao then?
And look, something seems to have been activated inside the fantastic compass.
By heaven's might and the gods of the 5 regions, Yaksha and mortal together take this contraption in hand.
Yep,
That's
it's
their
Xiao.
voices from when they made the seal. Bosacius and my ancestor. They sealed off this space at the top together.
I see. It makes sense now.
I saw the bottom of the chasm. When the crystal hit the ruin serpent, and it seemed opposing force. Is the opposing force that delayed the awakening of the space? Is that now swallowed us? Or is it the impact, or did the impact weaken the entrance on the ground? So the pillar crashing into the ruin serpent when Yelan shot it, he's saying, awakened this area somehow. That sounds hokey. But who fucking knows at this point? Also, we haven't seen any abyss monsters in here. Could this all be connected? I mean, it is a domain, and well, no. Abyss mages, heralds, and lectors could get in here, probably. Probably only them. I mean, they could bring hilly trolls with them, but I don't know what the point would be. They probably wouldn't expect to fight anyone in this hell.
Everyone, let's go back and meet up with Ito and Shinobu. I have a suggestion to make.
Paimon can barely move anymore. Oh, why can't we get out of here? Paimon doesn't want to die. Paimon wants to stay with you.
Paimon, just hang in there, okay? Trust me, there's still hope.
Let's go.
Where am I going? Please tell me the quest ends soon. I really want to go to bed. It's so late.
Shinobu, Ito, we're back!
He must be exhausted, because he still hasn't woken up yet. But he's not in any serious danger, so don't worry. What about you guys? You found something, didn't you? It's written on your faces. But whatever it is, it's bad news, isn't it?
We found the fantastic compass. The previous owner left a message inside, and from the looks of it, there really is no way out of this space after all. It seems like the previous owner was stuck here forever too.
Shoot!
This isn't over yet. Listen to me. Just now, I tried channeling my power into the fantastic compass, and it responded.
But all that did was activate the records from when the seal was created.
Right. but the issue wasn't with the compass. It was with the method.
Go on.
Remember what the book says? When mortal and adepti powers are combined, one can move the heavens and shake the earth. Only when a mortal and an adeptus combine their powers can the fantastic compass be fully activated. I'm a mix of human and adeptus, so the fact that the fantastic compass responded to me shows that the system is still functional. Lucky for us, we also happen to have a full adeptus and a human with training in the magic arts.
Interesting. So that's what was going through your head.
That's literally what I was saying. That Xiao and Yelan do it because Yelan is the descendant of the thaumaturge and is trained in this magic, and Xiao is not just any adeptus, but a yaksha. The very same type of adeptus that created the magic compass. Or the fantastic compass. I guess you could just call it the magic compass. Magic school bus.
So, an adeptus and a human need to channel their power at the same time?
Yes, if my guess is correct, then when both of you put your full power into the fantastic compass, we should be able to completely reactivate it, maybe even reverse it. Last time, it was used to seal the intersection between this place and the chasm. If we can reverse it, then we're home free.
Awesome! So there's still hope?
Seems like
You
it.
bet.
Your idea seems reasonable.
Okay, well, let's all take a quick break. We'll give this thing a try once we're ready.
Oh boy. Paimon's so nervous.
Yelan, Xiao, how are we looking?
I'm all set.
I'm ready.
Oh, but Yanfei, there's one thing you might need to mentally prepare yourself for. I'm afraid you probably won't be able to take the fantastic compass out of here. From what I can tell, everything within this domain is the result of disordered space-time and memories. We all came here for different purposes, and everything that's happened here has been in response to our own imaginations and conjecture. Terrifying, but also a miracle. This space, well, it's more than just a space. Whether there's some kind of higher power at work here, I don't know, but the whole time, it's been reading our minds and responding to us in the form of illusions. Also, according to the history of the chasm, this place must have existed for a very long time. What could have created it?
There was the ruined serpent right out of place.
Oh, that. Yeah, I was there too.
Hey, you shot it.
Wait a second. It was you that shot that arrow?
You seen
Who
her.
else did you think it was?
The crystal attacked. I wouldn't say it attacked the giant snake, more so it was deactivated temporarily and fell on it.
That snake is probably a remnant of Conrian's civilization, and crystals are highly effective against it. Maybe there was some sort of opposing reaction between those two forces? If so, I'm extremely sorry, everyone. It looks like I might be the one responsible for all of this.
No. You're just trying to help us and solve the problem. You're definitely not to blame for what happened.
If you say so. You could almost liken this bizarre space to a living being that throws all kinds of hallucinations at us to deceive us. Everyone we've seen here, and all the paths we've walked, it all ceased to exist 500 years ago. Additionally, most of the things here are static. So if we really do manage to escape, then once time starts moving normally again, the fantastic compass will likely disappear.
That's actually what I think too. That's precisely why it's such a miracle that we even found the fantastic compass to begin with.
This whole thing feels like we're breaking free from our shackles using a spear that by right should not exist.
This is a long shot, but it may be our last chance. So, whose wish was it that summoned this device?
Perhaps it was. But maybe there's another reason. Your incredibly strong commitment to your search. It's a shame that we couldn't find your family. But if they were here, I'm sure they'd want nothing more than to see you being rescued from this place.
I gotta say, it does intrigue me, the way we all ended up here together. If this is fate, then let's grab it in our hands and turn it around.
Leave the boss to Ushi and me. We're ready.
Traveler, take care of Paimon. Yanfei, you might need to come closer to me when the time comes.
Sure.
Oh, another nicely animated cutscene.
Stars align, bestow your light. Evil purged by thunder's might. Spirit curbed, pneuma surge. By dictum divine, heed these words. Do as I command!
Aha! The fantastic compass is an amplifier. Maintain this energy level, and we may stand a chance.
I will maintain the energy flow.
Understood.
Everyone, stand back.
I shall hold the line by sealing the surface.
As Yakshas, we must fight for this world. General Alatus, falling in!
Watch out!
This trip may be dangerous, yet you insist on going.
I have guarded this place for several hundred years. Only to seek the nameless Yaksha do I request your approval.
You can't keep this up. Your strength won't last.
Holy shit, that was cool. Also, how nice of Chun-Li to show up.
That was close. I thought you were gonna get left behind. I'm so glad you're okay. That was terrifying.
That was awesome.
I know what you were thinking, but... Never mind. I know I can't talk you out of a mindset that's been built up over a lifetime. I don't think we were ever going to reach an agreement over the final strategy. But in the end, it was thanks to you that we managed to escape. So, thank you for saving us all.
No. I could not have done this on my strength alone.
Don't mention it. It looks like everyone got out unscathed, but you all look pretty exhausted. Rest up. There's no hurry to move on from here. As for me, I'm gonna check the area for any unusual activity.
She's gone. Paimon didn't even get to say thank you.
Maybe Yelan really doesn't believe she made a contribution. It seems like she's convinced Xiao saved us all, including her, and she doesn't know what to say to that. And since it's not easy to persuade Xiao of anything, maybe Yelan's just given up trying to talk to him.
Xiao, she's criticizing you.
I am not.
You speak only the truth. I have no quarrel with that. I will keep your words in mind.
Really? Well, that's great. I count that as quite an achievement. It was a perilous situation we were faced with underground, and it took every single one of us for any of us to make it out alive. I feel lucky that we didn't lose anyone along the way.
Hey, so Ballchecker still hasn't woken up yet. Surely he's not gonna stay asleep forever, is he? Let's go check on him.
I slept like a rock. Good times. Huh? What you doing? What's going on? Why are you looking at me like that?
Are you in any pain?
The head? What about it? Is there any brain damage from the impact?
You need to tell us if you're not feeling well.
You weren't that bright to begin with, so if we add brain damage to the equation... Oh, brother.
The heck are you guys talking about? I'm fine. I had an epic power nap, and now I feel like a million more. Huh. I feel like I'm forgetting something, though. Oh, yeah! Wait, weren't we underground? How did we get back up here?
It's a long story. We'll fill you in later. Ito, we're indebted to you, Shinobu, and Ushi. We couldn't have escaped this predicament without your help. I'm the reason you all got caught up in this. Please accept my apologies, and let me find some way to compensate you for the trouble.
Bah, crazy talk. You helped us first. Of course we're gonna return the favor. Hey, if it weren't for you, we'd still be in a Liyue jail cell right now.
That's not quite correct. You'd be in jail, not me.
Good point. Well, okay then. How about this? To celebrate our newfound friendships, how about you let me take you to Liyue Harbor for some sightseeing and a proper meal?
I like the sound of that. Now that you mention it, whew, I am famished. Oh, I can barely walk here.
I'm hungry too, Senpai. Why don't we head straight over?
Paimon too! Paimon wants to come too! Huh?
Good. Well, I promise I'll take good care of your friends from Inazuma. Take it easy, okay? What we just went through was a lot. Oh, wait. Yelan left already. I was gonna treat her to some tea. But I'll take this to mean we're square.
Oh, yeah? Is that right? Wow. Okay, I'll let him know. Traveler, Flying Lavender Melon, Ushi has a couple words he'd like you to pass on for him.
What?
Oh, I want to hear this.
Me too. Count me in.
Good idea! Let's do that! Paimon never would have guessed that Ushi was so gentle and thoughtful. Never judge a bull by its cover, huh?
Sometimes the profoundest truths can also be the simplest. I think Ushi's words may well come in handy.
You betcha! Just leave it to us!
All right, Ito, Shinobu, Ushi, let's go.
Oh yeah! Grub time!
See you next time.
Finished taking care of business?
Oh, there wasn't any business. We were just saying goodbye to our friends.
You're still here. I saw the two Inazumans leave with Yenfei, heading towards Liyue Harbor. Aren't you going with them?
We still had some stuff we wanted to say to Xiao.
I figured as much. I've checked the area. Nothing strikes me as out of the ordinary. Looks like this chapter has come to a close. Now, I just need to take care of the confidentiality issues. Let's hope our friends from overseas can keep their mouths shut, for their own sakes.
We got it! We got it! We'll make sure they don't say anything. Please don't hurt them.
Oh. You figured me out, huh? All right, I'll quit pulling your leg. Everyone really rose to the occasion this time. I won't ever forget what we went through. Where could that strange space have come from? And how has it existed down there undetected for so many years? I have to investigate this further. I have a feeling that whatever lies behind all this runs deep. Maybe so deep that no one can be allowed to know. Also, I think someone helped us out at the last minute. They did a good deed, of course, but somehow I couldn't tell anything about them. It must have been someone of great importance. Anyway, these questions will have to wait for another time. I have some follow-up work to do and reports to make. So it's back to Liyue Harbor for me. See you when I see you.
You knew I was waiting for you? Really? There's somewhere I want to go. If you have the time, you can join me.
Where is it?
A place that has to do with the Yakshas.
Oh, there's still a little bit left of this quest. Alright. Let's grab that achievement, and then we got one final destination. And I'll probably do any pulls I've earned up, and... Where the hell are we going? Oh. place. This is part of Xiao's story quest. It's the temple to Machosius.
The temple
Only
up
the
ahead
Yakshas.
was built to remember Pervases.
Pervases, I mean.
Maybe I came here because I had a realization.
You mean back when we were underground?
It's hard to put into words. Seeing Bosacius gave me the false impression that I'd traveled back into the past. You could dress up the Yaksha's life and call us valiant warriors, veterans of war. But the truth is, we are slaughterers and nothing more. For Bosacius, perhaps dying in the heat of a great battle was no tragedy. And perhaps the same is true for me. After living so long, to die in the act of saving others would not have been a terrible thing. So maybe these thoughts are my own form of insanity.
Hey, don't say that. Oh yeah, Ushi wanted us to tell you. It's very important. Ushi said he has the power to exorcise demons, so people use him to fend them off. But after he met Ito, he's never left his side. He also said that he doesn't have any grand philosophies. He just thinks we should spend our lives around the people who make us happiest. Maybe there aren't so many rules about how we should or shouldn't live our lives in this world after all. So, he hopes you can come to understand that even though the power of a yaksha may be harmful to other people, it doesn't mean you shouldn't hang out with them. Yep, like people with visions. They have more resistance against your power, right? And, well, anyway, there's loads of people out there who really care about you.
Suddenly you sound a lot like Bosacius and the others. They used to talk about how they hoped to live a mortal's life once the world was at peace. I think I was the only one who didn't think that way. The Bosacius recorded in the Fantastic Compass had lost his sanity. He addressed the people around him as Alatus, Menogius, and others. These are the names of the 5 Yakshas. I am Alatus, and Menogius is General Capisis. The others are Bonanis, or General Chisapis, and Indarius, or General Musatus. I heard that people call the 5 of us Yakshas, the Guardian Adepti. Bosacius and Yelan's ancestors stayed underground to the end. So that space must have read their minds in their last moments as they approached death. Yelan was right in everything she said. Both of our proposals had their drawbacks, and both were sensible suggestions. But the power of that space was far beyond all of us. I couldn't have done all I did without everyone's help. Even in the final moments, it took every bit of my power to break free from that place.
Well, Paimon still thinks you were amazing.
Yanfei and Yelan are correct. I always prepare for the worst-case scenario. This mindset is deeply rooted in me. Even so, it was the most optimistic solution I could think of. If Rex Lapis hadn't saved me in that moment, I don't think I would have been able to escape.
That's a bit of a spoiler now, isn't it? But yeah, so, as this says right here, the character I've been using to create my shields, Chong-Li, is none other than Rex Lapis himself, the Geo Archon. Except he's retired. Because he's old.
In the end, I still had to burden another.
But that's how it should be, right? You've known Zhang Li, Rex Lapis, for such a long time, and you've helped him before, so he helped you back. What's the big deal?
Perhaps. In the moment that we escaped from that space, I could sense what was left of Bosacius's memory. If I had to say what I gained from this trip, I think that would be it. It's good that one more person will remember him.
Minogius, where have you been?
Brother Yaksha, you're confused again. I've told you countless times, I am Boyoung, a thaumaturge who fought with you in the chasm.
Boyoung? Boyoung? You are Boyoung, but who am I?
Believe me, I want to know as much as you do. Here we are, the two who agreed to stay here together, and I can't even call you by your name. It's a shame.
Stay here? No. No, you have to leave.
Nonsense, Brother Yaksha. We're down here for good now. Don't you remember? It's too late to have regrets. The seal can't be broken.
The seal. Ah, yes. I'm a Yaksha who came here to fight.
Brother, are you okay?
Look at the state of me. I don't think I've got long now.
We're the only two left. Don't go dying on me. You know, today I saw my family down here. Clear as day. What do you think? Am I losing my mind now, too?
Boyoung, do you want to go home?
I made my decision to leave Zhongzhao up on the surface. I obviously... Of course I want to go home.
I must have family, too.
You mean brothers and sisters? I'm sure you do.
Brothers and sisters. Yes, but who am I? And where is my family?
Brother, what's wrong? Hang in there. It's just you and me. Don't die before me.
Alatus, is that you?
Who's Alatus? Your memory's going again.
I'm sorry. You all have to see me in this state.
Brother!
Look, there's someone over there.
Who are they?
They're my... I remember now. I know you. My brothers and sisters have come for me, Boyoung.
You're awake? At least tell me your name.
Brother Bosacius.
Hey, Bosacius.
Bosacius.
I am Bosacius, and my destiny is to make the ultimate sacrifice.
I've said so much today, but I don't need to hold back as much when I talk to you. Have you ever had a moment where you felt like you were aware of your destiny? The potential of life? The approach of death? Whatever it might have been. By now, I have accepted that destiny is the one disaster that the Yaksha know most keenly of all. We are destined to misery. And yet, we have no fear.
How?
It matters not. Rex Lapis had said that you are a witness. It is right that the events of the world are relayed to you. Bonanis, Menogius, and Indarius all perished, and only Bosacius's fate was unknown. This has always stung my heart like a thorn. That is why I went to the chasm, despite being fully aware of the danger. Now that I know what happened in the chasm back then, I can finally put this matter to rest. Before we left that place, I picked up a stone. I thought if I could take it out with me, I would place it in the temple to Pervases in memory of Bosacius. Unfortunately, the stone did not survive. Pervases died in the Archon War thousands of years ago. He was younger than us, and Bosacius was very sad when he passed. Too many Yakshas have become casualties of battle. We are like a flock of birds, scattered to the four corners of the world. And in the end, as Bonanis said, it's rare for a Yaksha to find repose for their soul. Bosacius, Boyang, and all those soldiers. Heroes. I like that word. Maybe the world will never be free of disaster. But there is good in the world, too. Even the darkest hearts have room for those they cherish. I accept your advice. From this day on, heroes will always look out for each other.
Thank you all, whoever has come here with me, so much for joining me for this experience of
Reduced
the interlude chapter.
around. How absurd.
Of Interlude Chapter Act 2, Perilous Trail. I think the story is starting to get quite a bit better. Genshin. That was a lovely story. And I hope I get to experience more of it with you. Tomorrow I will be doing the event stages that are part of the current story arc, along with Umbrabilis Orcus Chapter Act 1, Calculated Gambit. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. And to cap off the stream, just before we end, I'm going to do any of the polls I might have earned on our journey through the chasm together. Let's say we try to meet a dear friend. Oh, I actually got a purple. Oh. that's 2 more pulse. And one last one to cap off the night. Not much. I'd like to thank you all again so much for watching. It has been an honor to share this experience with you. And I do so dearly hope that I can see you next time.